Hello everyone. So I've got I might do a series of these. Growing up as a big Star Trek fan, I think I still am actually. But if you watch it, there's a lot of like these incidental themes which Alexander Courage actually wrote. And they're really interesting. That they make the scene, and but there's a kind of anachronistic now, because they have this sort of blend of different styles, bits of jazz and bits of like rock and classical music, and it's very cinematic. So the first one I want to look at, I mean, it actually it features it's in the Cage. It's also in the Menagerie as well, and it's later used in that episode Wolf in the Fold. I'll talk about that in a minute. But in the Cage and the Menagerie, it's the bit where like the green girl's dancing around. The Telosians are trying to trick Captain Pike into this sort of fantasy of this Orion Slave Girl dancing around, and they're playing this, like there's like a rumba going on in the background, and I've always liked that music. And a bit later on, I think it's the second season. That episode Wolf in the Fold, and it actually starts out with like an exotic dancer is it Argelius? You're probably more of a Star Trek fan than I am, although I doubt it. And that's the one where Scotty actually gets falsely accused of murder, and there's a whole thing about Jack the Ripper and all that, and yeah, all interesting stuff. But when you actually break the theme down, it's really simple, but it makes a good exercise for like harmonic minor, and combining harmonic minor with sort of diminished scales and things like that, but in that like a sort of exotic way. So it's bordering on like Egyptian, maybe flamenco-ish if you like, but it just has like that sort of just really exotic feel. Anyway, so I'm on this guitar at the moment. Now I'm a little trim, but I've rolled the overdrive down a bit. So there's two parts. I mean, I'm going to use a harmonizer. So there's a lower part. Yeah. And then there's the main melody which sits on the top, and that's in B. But when you use a harmonizer, and I'll actually set them like a fifth apart. This harmonizer I'm using, it's a bit noisy, so there might be a bit of background noise on this, so I do apologise about that. So, but when you put them together, you get. And then there's like some variations come into it. And then the variation. I sort of bordering on Ravel's Bolero. Is that some pastiches of that? So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. But I only want to do a short one tonight. So I've got some more of these coming up, so watch out for them. Great place you got here, Mr. Spike. Mr. Pike, not Spike. Yeah, great place you got here, Mr. Pike. I think that's the line, isn't it? Yeah, so if you want to paint yourself green and dance around, well, I'll leave it up to you. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.